Well, hello everybody, and welcome to another Facebook Live. And today's going to be a little unique because I am not at my office. I'm at my house and looking for a way for me to have an adjustment to the lighting here. So I apologize if it's a little weird. But today's topic, hey Don, how are you? Today's topic is a little bit different. Is it possible to create opportunities? And right away, I'm going to say, no, it isn't. The only thing we can do is to receive opportunities. Sorry about that. It's opportunities, not possibilities. But it's only that we can receive opportunities, not create them. And the reason I say that, hey, Sam, hey, Mike, is that if we're creating opportunities, then we're manipulating the creation. We're manipulating the results for areas that we want. And so we're out of the intuitive side. And so what I have looked at today, and it comes out of sometimes we have experiences that relate very well to some of the topics that we want to bring. So there's two types that I want to talk about today. And the first type is things that we can't control. So one of the things that I wanted to show you and see if it will show up here, how many of you know what this is? And let's see if it will actually pick up. Maybe not. But it's a hospital tag. Well, there are the things we can't control, and there are areas that life just happens. Well, I had one of those this last weekend. I had some pain in my chest on Saturday night, and just like a guy, it was about 10 o'clock. I didn't do anything about it. And about 10 o'clock the next morning, yesterday morning, I finally told my wife, and I said, I'm going to share something, so don't freak out and don't get mad at me. And she goes, okay, what did you do? And I told her about the pain. She said, well, would you have it go checked out, get it checked out? And so I went to urgent care, and they took an EKG and came in and said, we're transporting you to the hospital. And we don't like what we're seeing. We think you may be having a heart attack. Went over to the hospital, ambulance, and all that kind of good rigmarole. And long story short, I have a irritated heart, but it wasn't a heart attack. And there's other things going on, and they don't know quite what it is. And so, it's just one of those things. And yeah, Sam, the wildfire was on Friday. That's how the weekend started, with the wildfire. And it's out. Everybody's fine. It didn't take any buildings. And so I ended up with the hospital stay at the end. But it was something that I looked at and I went, okay, I can't control this, but what can I control? I can control my reaction to it. I can control what I'm going to do, go through it. And so the response is what I can control, and we've heard about that, but how do we do it? And so then the second type is the things that we can control. The opportunities that come to us, and they may sound good, but that's where the question really comes in on, does this opportunity take me towards or away from my ultimate vision? And so one of the things that in both situations, like today, I'm doing this Facebook Live here at home. I'm in sweats, I'm in a workout shirt, and decided to, do all of my calls and all of the things that I'm doing. Today, we're either on Zoom or on Facebook Live, so I could do it from here. I had that option. And so to be able to take care of that in that way was, the most prudent for me. And so the three things that we can do when we find ourselves, get a little better picture here, three things that we can do is when these things happen, whether they be out of our control or if there are opportunities that come into just every day because we're out there, we're seeing people, and we have these opportunities in business and life. And so maybe I'll turn this way. And so what we're looking at is to slow down or to physically stop. Yesterday I had to stop. I have a very busy week coming up. I have a new client in Florida. I'm flying out on Wednesday and coming back on Friday. So it's a very busy week. but I had to slow down and stop virtually yesterday so that I could take a look at what I was facing at that moment. So it wasn't a situation I said, okay, I throw my hands up in the air and it's all over. It's something that I'm not going to be able to get things done, because that's the second step. What are the opportunities in the action that we have, or that opportunity, whether it be in control or out of control, the opportunity that could be a negative or a positive, but what are the options? What are the things that I could do? And like one of the things that I chose to do was to stay home today and to do the Facebook Lives from here. And then the third thing is look beyond the circumstance, look beyond what it is that actually is happening. We all have options in the things that we do. And so what are we going to do with it? Now, here's the action step, is to look at what your process is in a non-emotional place where you find yourself right now. What is it that you can determine that you're going to do that is, a step-by-step, if you will, that's logical in an emotional event? Say yesterday was an emotional event, but I knew to slow down, to stop, to take stock of what was happening, to look for those opportunities that I had through that opportunity. And in fact, some of the opportunities that I had out of yesterday, I worked with a client through a situation this morning using this example, and this is the second talk I have given today about it. So it's really relevant as far as, what are the things that I can fall back on? What is the thing, hey, Mary, what are the things that I can do that will give me as positive an outcome as possible as I go through it? So just think about it. It's not something you necessarily write down. It's just something that when something happens, to slow down, take stock of the opportunities, and then look at the beyond that situation. And what this will give you is perspective. Some of the things we're not going to be able to change. Some of the things we'll be able to adjust. And some of the things we'll actually benefit from for having gone through it. So with that, thank you so much. I think you guys probably remember I will be on an airplane on Wednesday, everything being equal. And what I'll do is, if I can, I'll jump on real quick. But I think 1 o'clock Mountain, I will still be in the air. And on Friday, I'll be in Florida in meetings, so I'm not sure that that's going to work either. But I'll see what I can do. And if nothing else, I'll see you all next Monday for sure, 1 o'clock Mountain Time. So have a great week. I look forward to sharing with you again very soon. And have a great day. Thanks. Bye.